Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel Smart Preparation to Success. As a part of our UPSC EPFO 100 day self preparation plan, so today is the day 15th MCQ series, subject accounting, topic bills of exchange, concept and introduction, parties of the bill of exchange, modus operandi of bills of exchange, promissory note, discounting of bills, rebate of the bill of exchange. So based on this topics, total 30 questions. Okay, so all the best to everyone. Let's start. First question. A bill of exchange is primarily a unconditional order in writing to pay a sum of money, conditional promise to pay goods or services, record of credit sale without legal force, document showing ownership of goods. Next question. The main legal framework governing bills of exchange in India is Companies Act 2013, Negotiable Instruments Act 1881, Indian Contract Act 1872, Reserve Bank of India Act 1934. The next question. A bill of exchange is drawn by the debtor, creditor, bank, payee only. Next question. The key feature of a bill of exchange that differentiates it from an invoice is it is signed by the buyer, it is legally enforceable, negotiable instrument, it records quantity of goods supplied, it cannot be transferred to others. The next question. Which of following is not a characteristic of bill of exchange? It must be in writing, it must be stamped as per law, it must be signed by the drawee, it must be payable in money only. Next question. Who is the person that makes the bill of exchange? Drawee, drawer, payee, endorser. Next question. In a bill of exchange, the person to whom payment is to made is called drawer, drawee, payee, acceptor. The next question. When the drawer and payee are the same person, payment is received by drawee, drawer, holder, endorser. Next question. When the drawer accepts the bill, he becomes endorser, acceptor, payee, holder in due course. The next question. Which of the following is the correct set of parties to bill of exchange? Drawer, drawee, holder, drawer, drawee, payee, drawer, bank, endorser, creditor, debitor, guarantor. The next question. The process of bill of exchange begins when the drawee makes the payment, the drawer draws the bill on the drawee, the payee endorses the bill, the bank discounts the bill. Next question. If the drawee accepts the bill by signing on its face, if it is called promissory note, endorsement, acceptance, discounting. Next question. On the due date of bill of exchange, the drawee must renew the bill, make a payment of the bill amount, discount the bill with the bank, endorse it to another party. The next question: if the drawee fails to make a payment on due date, the bill is said to be matured, renewed, dishonored, endorsed. The next question: the person who is legally entitled to receive payment of the bill is acceptor, drawer, holder in due course, drawee. The next question: the difference between a promissory note and bill of exchange is there are three parties. It is drawn by creditor. It contains an unconditional promise to pay. It needs acceptance by drawee. Next question: a promissory note is made by debtor, creditor, holder in due course, payee. The next question: which of the following is not required in promissory note? It must be in writing, it must be signed by the maker, it must contain a promise to pay, it must be accepted by payee. The next question: a promissory note is considered valid only if it is conditional, it is payable in goods, it is writing and stamped as per law, it is endorsed by bank. Next question: the number of parties in a promissory note is 2, 3, 4, unlimited. Next question: discounting of a bill means selling goods at reduced prices, paying bill before due date with deduction, endorsing the bill to another party, refusing to honor the bill. Next question: the bank deducts an amount while discounting the bill. This deduction is called commission, discount, rebate, interest. Next question: the benefits of discounting a bill goes to bank, drawer, drawee, payee only. Next question: if a bill is discounted with the bank and then dishonored, the liability falls on drawee only, drawer only, bank only, drawer who in turn recovers from drawee. The next question: which of the following is correct about discounting of bills? It increases assets of drawer, it creates liability of a drawer, it is a form of term financing, it reduces the cash balance of drawer. Next question: a rebate on a bill of exchange arises when bill is dishonored, payment is made before due date, bill is renewed after maturity, bill is disconnected with the bank. Next question. Rebate on bill is given by drawer to drawee, drawee to drawer, bank to drawer, payee to holder in due course. The next question. The rebate allowed is treated in the books of drawee, expense, income, liability, capital. The next question. In the bank books of drawer, the rebate received is recorded as expense, loss, income, liability. The next question. Which of the following statements is correct regarding rebate on bills? It allowed when bill is dishonored. It is the same as discounting of details. It benefits only the drawer. It arises when payment is made before due date. So these are the 30 questions. So based on the topics, okay. So ప్రాక్టీస్ వెల్. మీకు ఎలాంటి డౌట్స్ ఉన్నా కూడా కామెంట్ చేయండి, డెఫినెట్గా నేను రిప్లై ఇస్తాను. సో మీరు ఆన్సర్స్ ఒకసారి క్రాస్ చెక్ చేసుకోండి. లేదు అంటే నేను నెక్స్ట్ వీడియోలో పోస్ట్ చేస్తున్నాను ఆన్సర్స్. ఓకే, కీ పోస్ట్ చేస్తున్నాను, చూడండి. ఓకే, మీ అందరికీ ఇది యూజ్ అవుతుందని అనుకుంటున్నాను. సో ప్లీజ్ లైక్, షేర్ అండ్ సబ్స్క్రైబ్ మై ఛానల్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.